Good morning. I would like to welcome you in a special way. This is a morning edition whereby I just need to give you the motivation speech before I start my job. You're with me, Paul Tone Chikazingwa. Today I have a special topic, which is philosophy of agree to disagree. Sometimes we can have friends, relatives, husband or wife. We can, have a common grounds, but at a certain moment in time, we can have some things that we can't agree. So it's not enmity, but we can choose to agree to disagree. So agree to disagree principle is a philosophical and practical approach whereby individuals acknowledge and accept a fundamental disagreement by choosing not to favor argue or to compel somebody's mind or persuade somebody's mind to change. Its core purpose to maintain a respectful relationship and also to avoid resolving the core conflict. And it is applied across the cultures whereby the debate or the discussion seem not to be effective or they can reach to a common ground. That is the definition of agree to disagree philosophy. Now, there are some fundamental things that we need to know, or steps or the approaches to this philosophy. Number one, acknowledge of difference. Individuals recognize that they hold opposing views and they are unlikely to find a common ground. When you see that you can't have a common ground, you need to agree to disagree because you can't favor, discuss or debate over the matter. Point number two, rejection of resolution. They accept that resolution or agreement on that matter is not attainable or not worth pursuing. When you see that this is not worth pursuing because you can't agree over the matter, don't force or pursue that debate or discussion because you cannot reach to the same resolution. Preservation of relationship. It is there to preserve the relationship. In fact, the core principle of this philosophy, it is to maintain the healthy relationship without injuring one another. Conflict resolution. Agreeing to disagree can be a form of conflict resolution, allowing parties to move past the disagreement and focus on other areas. When you are in a party, in a church or wherever that you are, and you are disagreeing over certain matters, when you're doing a discussion or debate, you can agree to disagree so much that you can focus on other areas that you can agree, because on this matter you have no common ground. Another thing is potential downsides. It can be seen as avoidance if it prevents genuine engagement with the issue or leads to unsolved tension. Giving up, while it might seem to like giving up or on a debate, it can also be a sign of maturity and respect for differing. Sometimes it's a sense of maturity. It's not giving up, or it's not like you are a fool or you can't fight, but it's a sign of maturity that reaching that far we can differ. Let me put this into context. We have relatives that we glue together. We have our boyfriend, girlfriend, husband and wife. We have friends, closer friends that we have been there for years. But understand, before you met, everyone has been exposed. We're born from different continents, different countries, different regions, different sectors, different, exposed to different cultures, ethics, different religion, different political parties, different realms in different angles of life. We just differ. We have different DNAs. We have different hearts, the way we think. Genes, they are just difference. So we cannot be common in many things. Even fingerprints, they're difference. You see? So we are just different in many things. So when you are in a relationship, when you are in a closer friendship, when you have a husband, wife, when you have when you are a pastor, you have church members whom you are taking, you are looking after. You can be a political leader. You can be the president, having a cabinet. There's a time whereby you can disagree despite that you have agreed to be in that relationship or to work together. Unfortunately, When your husband, your wife, your girlfriend disagree with you in public or private, we take it as an enmity. When you're president, you have a cabinet, one of your cabinet member disagreeing with your opinion, you take it as an enmity. When you are in a certain forum, whether church forum, same country members, forum from different work places that you are in, different organization, when we are discussing over a certain matter, we can disagree. When your friend disagree with you, you think that maybe there's some grudges, or you are badging, or you are like ushering into a certain disagreement, or conflict. You become anger, furious, you become disoriented, you take it too personal. No, it's not like that. Let's be respectful and understand that we can actually have different opinion over that matter. So we call, or we apply this principle of agreeing to disagree. It's not a sin. It's not abnormal. It's normal. It's not something that we need to take it too personal, or to take it as, enmity. No. How come can we agree always? You remember the story of Paul and Barnabas. They were all believers of Jesus Christ, God. They were all ministers. They were all worshippers. But they were disagreeing in many fields, or many matters, or many issues. They call on one another and say, my friend, we are not enemies. In fact, we are serving the same God. But in other areas, we usually disagree. What if we just part ways, and each and everyone ministers to God the way he or she wishes, without injuring one another? They parted. They all ministered. We lead. We learn a lot from all these. So at the moment in time, let's use that principle that when your friend, your girlfriend, boyfriend, your husband, wife, you are whatever relationship that you are into, when you are disagree, it's not an enmity. Let's just accept it and not pursue the discussion. Don't force or persuade somebody to accept or adopt your thinking or philosophical way of understanding things. Let's just leave it there. It's not an enmity. So this is just a brief motivation that I just wanted to share with you this morning, as you be meditating, as you be working, as you be doing whatever that you do during the day. Bear in mind that when you disagree with someone, it's not an enmity, but it shows that we are just differing. Just learn something from those points and accept the way they are. They also accept the way you are. You move forward. It's not the it's not the sign of giving up, but it's a sign of maturity. You are with me, Paul Tony Chikazingwa, here in Jerusalem. I'm in Tel Aviv once again in the morning, Israel. Have a nice day. Bye.